will serve. Gets it in. Van Orden goes cross-court to McGraw. That's blocked. Van Orden goes cross-court to McGraw into the antenna.
McGraw that time trying to do a little bit too much going down the line.
Satellite to serve. 8 serving 6. Excellent serve. That's in the air by Smith. McGraw hits it. Danielson is there. Mafua back set. They go to Hartung. Ball is hit to Ka'aihui. Chased down by Danielson. And she gets tangled up with Satele. Point for UCLA. Hawaii leads by 1.
Back to serve number 7, Tyson McGraw.
Good serve. Ball hit by Danielson, but hit long. And now they say off the block. There was a blocking ball.
What a pass by Ka'aihui to get that play started. She took a very difficult serve from McGraw.
Hawaii leading 9-7. Waiver comes off the court. Going on to the court is number 12, Emily Maeda. She got the start moments ago in this first set. Maeda serves. That's dug up by Guerra. They go cross-court. Todorovic. There's Danielson. Mafua. And a one-handed set there. Rather one-handed reaction to that set by Hartung. That goes nowhere. 9-8.
Mafua just missed the handle on that. Not like her to be off her location. She's usually a very good location setter.
Serving is Van Orden. Dunk shot works that time for Mafua. Hewitt comes back in. Hewitt comes in for Hartung. Hewitt in the front row along with Danielson, along with Mafua. Serving for Hawaii will be Ka'aihui. Hawaii leading 10-8. Ka'aihui serves it long. Hawaii leading 10-9.
Good eye by Lainey Guerra that time. Guerra, the honorable mention All Pac-10 last year.
Serving will be Guerra. Into the net. Service error. 11-9. Hawaii leading by 2. First set. An annual match that brings out such passion among the people because of the reputation both of Hawaii and UCLA. Mafua serves. Guerra to Van Orden, and then Van Orden to Sage. Sage will become a big weapon because of her height.
Hawaii had that well scouted. 2 blockers up on Sage, and yet she found a way to turn it back across her body and put it down.
Both teams in double digits. Kidder has taken her place in the front row for UCLA. Knuckleball over. Danielson, Mafua, big hit by Hewitt. That's that short slide, and Hewitt made it work. Waiver will come in the front row for Hawaii. And Kanani Danielson will go back to serve. Maeda comes off. Danielson hits it. Guerra is there. And the ball is hit by, and then blocked. The ball is hit by McGraw. Tries it again. That's off the block again. That's saved by Hewitt. Chased down by Ka'aihui. Waiver hits it over. Guerra is there. Back set. It goes to Kidder. And Kidder hits it by us.
That's set just a little bit low. Kidder couldn't get to it. Kidder's pretty big. You know, she's like 6'3", going on 6'4", long arms. And she needs a little bit higher set, in my opinion.
Hawaii leading 13-10. Serving is Danielson. Guerra works it to Van Orden. And a big hit there by Kidder.
Like that set. That set had a little more altitude, easier for Kidder to get to. Kidder's been the second leading attacker. 3 kills a game.
11 serving 13. Kidder serves. Mafua back set goes to Satele. That's dug up in the back row by Todorovic. McGraw hits it. It's blocked by Hewitt, and it goes out. 13 for Hawaii, 12 for UCLA. Exactly as expected, the way these two teams have gone at each other so far in this match. Serving is Kidder. Kidder did not serve that well at all.
I think one of the differences you're going to see between an Annie Banikowski coach team and a Mike Seeley coach team is in the area of serving. Banikowski pretty conservative, pretty old school, and didn't like his players to miss many serves. Seeley likes him to go for it more often.
Hewitt serves. Dink shot is put over by Van Orden. Now that's a point for UCLA. 14 for Hawaii, 13 for the Bruins. Bruins serving for the tie. Serving will be Sage. Sage gets it in. Dug up by Danielson. Mafua hit over by Satelli. Missed time there. Advantage UCLA. They go to McGraw. That's blocked by Satelli. And also Hartung. McGraw again. That's dug up by Kai Hui. Hit over by Weber, and Weber is able to pound it off the block. We're halfway through this first game of this match. Hawaii leading 15-13. September the 3rd, Michigan State comes to town, and then the New Mexico Lobos, number 10 USC, Women of Troy, and the San Diego State Aztecs. All those teams will be here next week at the Stan Sheriff Center. It is 15 for Hawaii, 13 for UCLA. Satelli, Chantil Satelli, daughter of Leanne Pastana, one of the legends.
82, 83 championships.
Satelli serves. That's dug up by Guerra, chased down by Van Orden. Well, hit over by McGraw. That's saved by Satelli. Pushed over by Danielson, then pushed back. Weber is there. Weber hits it through the block on that cross-court set by Mafua.
And Weber again, the tallest outside hitter Hawaii's had in a long time. I think Sarah Mason was the last one.
Serving is Satelli, 16 serving 13. She serves it long. UCLA's McGraw will go back to serve. McGraw certainly one of the candidates to be on the all-tournament team. Gets it over. Dug up by Danielson, waiting Mafua. Dink shot worked. That went right by Kate Camp, who has come into the game. And Camp is 6'4", the junior from Raleigh.
Mafua's only got 2 kills the entire tournament and 2 kills tonight. So obviously, Dave Shoji's given her the green light to be more aggressive as an offensive weapon when she's up front in that front row.
Weber comes out. Back in is Maeda. She is in to serve out of Roosevelt High School in Honolulu. Gets it in. That ball dug up, overpassed by Todorovic, and then blocked on that hit right in the middle. So an excellent block by Van Orden. And Van Orden will serve.
She's the transfer from San Diego State who goes up and gets that stuff block. Oh, she's celebratory.
That's off the tape. There's Kai Hui with the diving dig. That ball hit by Hartung. That is dug up by Guerra. Hit over by Todorovic. Waiting for it is Mafua. Outside it goes to Danielson. She pounds it off the block. And it's 18-15. Hawaii leading by 3 in the first game. So Kai Hui will serve.
Well, number 5 has 5 kills already.
Kai Hui hits it long. 2 service errors by Hawaii. Keeps UCLA close. Guerra will go back to serve. That ball is dug up by Maeda. Pushed over left-handed by Hewitt. Hewitt had to adjust there, but adjust she did. 19-16, Hawaii by 3. Serving will be Mafua. Mafua comes up, slaps it over, dug up by Guerra. Van Orden goes cross-court. Ball is hit over by Kidder. Here is Danielson, but Danielson hits it long.
A lot of reliance on left side hitting so far. Danielson hitting a lot of balls. McGraw, Kidder hitting on the left. Watch, I think, for the setters to start moving around to the right side or setting the middle more often.
Todorovic serving for UCLA. In the air by Maeda. Comes over to the right side. Danielson back to the middle. Two-handed over by Kai Hui. Van Orden. Back set. Getting the ball over. It's Kidder. That'll be returned. Kind of a mishit by Hewitt, embarrassingly so. She laughs at it, but the point counts.
Well, I'd be concerned because this is the second time in a row that Mafua and Hewitt have not connected precisely. If you're going to be a great team in the top 4 in the country, you got to be connecting on those sets.
Serving is Danielson. Van Orden cross court again to McGraw. That is blocked by Satelli. In the middle of Van Orden, back set. That ball is dug up nicely by Danielson. Goes over and confuses everybody. 21-17, Hawaii lead. UCLA. And new coach Mike Seeley. They call a timeout. Coming up at the end of this match, a player from each team will be selected as the most outstanding player award is sponsored by Bank of Hawaii. Serving is Danielson of Hawaii. Hawaii leading 21-17. Some breathing room in the first set. Gets it in, dug up by Todorovic. Van Orden goes cross court again to McGraw. That's blocked, but saved. McGraw again. That's off Kaihui. It goes to Sage, and a great dig there by Danielson, but it ends up on the Hawaii side off the hands of Weber. That was lightning quick.
What a rally. Quick hands. Great hand-eye coordination. And another statement that Hawaii is the kind of a team that's hard to get the ball down on them. They're just so scrappy and agile and athletic and fast.
18 serving 21. Maddie Smith serves. That ball is not, it was not a good pass that time. Up from Danielson in the back row to Mafua in the front row. And now it's a 2-point lead, 21-19. And that breathing room rapidly disappearing. Smith serves again. Danielson, Mafua. Ball is hit over through the block by Weber. Into the game is Hartung. Reports for duty in the front row. Hewitt will be serving. 22-19.
Weber after her strongest start of the 3 nights. 3 kills already.
The ball is dug up by Guerra. Hit over. This is Mafua. Goes to Weber. There's Guerra again. Back step down Orden. And Sage is blocked. They keep it alive. Hit over by Hartung. Timeout UCLA. The 76 leaderboard is sponsored by 76 Gasoline, provided in Hawaii by locally owned Mid-Pac Petroleum. There you see the AVCA coaches poll 21 through 25. Dayton, San Diego, who has completed here. They finished 2-1 in the tournament. LSU, Northern Iowa, and then St. Mary's. St. Mary's, number 25, and they will come in here in the weeks to come. Serving will be Hewitt, 23 serving 19. Hewitt line drives it over. That's in the air by Smith. Van Orden goes cross court to McGraw. In the air by Mafua, chased down by Danielson. Ball is hit over by Weber. UCLA responding. A two-handed shot that time that was really good by McGraw. Went right by Satelli. 23-20.
Bruins bringing in a blocking specialist here right now, Mariana Aquino from Brazil, taking Van Orden's place.
Serving is Sage. Dug up by Kaihui. Mafua short set, and the block was right there by Aquino, who had just come in. 23-21. Serving again is Sage. That's dug up by Danielson. Mafua, there's the hit. That time by Hartung.
Oh, a lot of confidence shown by Danielson and going right back to the freshman Hartung. That will pay dividends in the long run.
Alex Griffiths will come into the game to serve for Hawaii, and she will serve aloha ball here in the first set. 24 for Hawaii, 21 for UCLA. Van Orden has come back onto the court for UCLA.